Hello, this is Tim Lee, founder CEO of LendAPI. Today I'm going to go to another episode of Doc AI, one of our hottest products at LendAPI. What this product does is that it scans through all your favorite documents and read them into a structured JSON format for you to write rules against in our Rule Studio or just simply review that. But today's episode, I want to introduce some additional documents we've able to implement. So prior, we were able to support W-2, 1099, bank statements, and pay stubs. Now we can actually scan Social Security number, driver license, tax forms, whether it's 1120 or 1040, and latest one is our Secretary of State. So I'm going to demonstrate a couple of these scans. I'm going to log into our environment. Again, if you want to use this, let us know. We'll give you a key. Play with it. I've already scanned a bunch of documents prior, but today we're going to do some new ones. First, I'm going to select the destination folder, which is my folder, and as you can see that we have some new things we can play around with. Social Security card, driver license, Secretary of State filings, and individual and corporate tax returns. All right, we'll do something simple for fun, and I'll save the rest for another episode. These things can't be too long. Anyways, let's do some Social Security card. How about that? And we have some sample files. I'm going to log into here. Let's pick a driver. What are we doing now? Social Security card. How about that? So let's go to SSN, and let's see. That looks like a pretty well-used Social Security card, Randall Johnson. So, Randall, if you're out there, sorry, this is supposed to be staged SSN. So we're going to scan this in, and we'll use the synchronous mode this time and analyze the document. So when I press on this analysis, it's going to give me some tax IDs and task IDs and things like that for me to follow through. So let's see if it's going to populate. Oh, it went through. Okay, so on the left-hand side is our lovely Social Security card that we just picked up. On the right-hand side is that analytics results, right? So it gives us a pretty good score on consistency, completeness, authenticity, but we're lacking on image quality because this is probably a picture, of the Social Security card. But and it will say why it gives a low confidence. It says worn edges and some text but key fields are readable. All right, thanks. Let's see, Randall C. Johnson, right? And the Social Security number is matching 6606558. The issuance dates and all that stuff is not available, but we do see a faint kind of a signature on the page, but that's okay. At least it was able to scan the most important piece, which is name of Social Security number. And there are some features that we also detected. There's some watermark, there's kind of a reddish stamp in the background here, Social Security Administration, and the security feature of the watermark is basically the official seal of the design element. So it completed and put into my folder, right? You can actually go back here and retrieve this this image later, or put that into your folder within your underwriting folder. So maybe we'll have time to do one more here. Maybe we'll do a driver license. Actually, we'll save it for next time. It's already at the 5-minute mark. Again, this is LendAPI Doc AI. It's fully integrated in production mode, so you can actually build a product and have people upload their document, and this will get scanned in and retrieved. All the elements are retrieved. And once the elements are done, you can actually feed that into our decision engine using the name SSN to do a pre-qualified pull, right? Just with the Social Security scan. So have fun. It's product Doc AI, but you can sign up for a free trial. For this Doc AI product is free to use for some of our subscribers. it's one of the highly requested items. So see you next time. This is Tim from LendAPI. Thank you.